Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero. Welcome to a 3v3 Defcon match. This one got sent to me, so I have no doubt that it is going to be epic. We've got top versus bottom. Down in the bottom left, we have Choke with the blue GLA vanilla. I've just paused it so we can do the intro, and then we will see the build orders of the players. Down in the south, we have Makaveli with the China infantry in the pink. Down in the bottom right, we have Humanity with the red GLA vanilla. So that is one team there on the south position with Makaveli in the center. Up in the top, we've got IIL Merry, which used to be under the name Peace Lover, and now he's called Merry. The green GLA vanilla in the top right, supported by Excal in the middle with the purple USA. And up in the top left, we have Druncle with the... Or some people say it's called Dr. Uncle. I don't know, to be honest. Wouldn't he have capitalization then? I don't know. Would he not have a capital D and then a capital U? But either way, I'm going to call him Druncle. We have him with the GLA vanilla in the left with the yellow color. So top versus bottom, to keep it nice and simple for you. The fact that this replay got sent to me and a warning that it's pretty epic means it's probably going to be good. Whenever you boot into a game of Zero and you play either 3v3 or 1v1, you most of the time expect it's going to be quite a short game. I think most games in Zero last under 10 minutes. I think someone said on average they last 7 minutes or something. I don't know if over time with bigger maps that's changed or not. But yeah, most of the time you do not expect it to go nearly 1 hour, which I believe this game does. I mean, that's not a spoiler, is it? Because you've probably seen the length of this video. We've got Excal coming for a drop on top of Humanity. Humanity does have a terrorist, so he is prepared for this. Terrorist a little bit slow to move, but either way, he is on the way to this dozer. Could have... Ooh. I was going to say could have force fired there. I think he was in range at, for half a second or something, but the dozer gets away, and that's going to mess with Humanity a little bit there, and it might actually give Green the chance to get a technical across and start running over some workers. The fact that this has just slowed him down a lot. Humanity has not even selected his technical veterancy as well. Technical from Choke now entering the base of Druncle. Excal's going for at least 4 oils, I would say. Got Choke here in the middle. Got a Helix from Makaveli. Very powerful for infantry in the middle to do a Helix. Excal knows about it though, because he's done a drone there in the mid. All the players have chosen their army, so this must have been maybe a 3v3 challenge, or maybe this is the reverse of a game they just played. Maybe they're doing random reverse. TNT for Choke. At least I thought that was a TNT. Apparently not. He's going to give some scrap there. Technical up in the top right from Choke. Where has this Helix gone? It's in the middle for now. Trying to keep track of everything. There's technicals, Vs, ranges, and a Helix everywhere. Helix for Makaveli now entering the base of Excal. This is going to cause some serious damage, but actually there's a big quad pop here from Druncle. Moves in on top of Excal's base, and you would imagine at this point Excal's thinking, you know what, this is going to be a quick game. He's lost 2 Chinooks there, lost his V. Helix gets unloaded. If he gets inside of that, it is deadly. Does not, though. Oh, he does get inside of it, only with the minigunner, though. Yeah, if that Helix had unloaded there with full, that would have been very, very deadly. In fact, it still is a little bit deadly, but you would have been able to kill that oil there, guaranteed. So Humanity putting on some pressure here, and we've got Merry with a sneaky tunnel and this garrisoned here as well. This is usually very, very tough to clear. Even if you bring a toxin tractor, that can just be evac'd whilst the quad focuses it down. Quad may be going a little bit too far forward though. I wonder if it'll lose its life to the technical. The technicals for Choke up in the top left. Still the infantry inside of Excal's base, and Excal's not going to be of that much use for the next couple of minutes, because he's only on 2 oils, lost both Chinooks, which requires replacing $2,400 to replace that. Apologize, we will just need to turn the sound up probably a little bit. I've been playing some 3v3s lately. We're on the old voice chat. Yeah, and sometimes I turn the volume down. Humanity's losing his oil. 2 toxin tractors, though. That bunker should be focusing on the toxin tractors. MiGs come through for Makaveli to help things a little bit. We've got 2 highly vetted quads here. I need to go back. Technical's still running around inside of Mary's base. Choke looking in a strongish position. Excal slowly getting himself back into the game. Sending V's over here currently. Yeah, Makaveli will want to get himself on 2 supplies. He's currently just on the 1 with the 2 oils. Ideally, you want to get a supply here to get yourself properly into the game. Druncle with a lot of quads. Pushing Choke back on the left, and he doesn't have an answer for that just yet. If we see on Choke's view, he does have a full tunnel, so maybe he can fight that. Choke coming back into Excal's base. Excal's still only on 1 Chinook, but he has got himself now on 4 oils. Technical for Choke just running around being annoying in the workers. The Technical continues to run around. In the middle, the South team are dominating there for the time being. Druncle now at a big quad pop against Choke's big quad pop. Looks like Choke might come out on top. No, completely wrong there. Choke loses that engagement. That's a major engagement to lose. It looks like Choke... Druncle has a lot of quads, and Excal is now reawoken with all of these Vs. Looks like an empty V spam for the time being, and that's going to be hard to maintain the middle with that many quads. All this scrap, the veterancy, plus empty tow Vs there from Excal is going to be difficult for the South team. So yeah, now's the time we need the MiGs. Yeah, everybody from the South now needs to help. I know humanity's kind of stuck fighting with Mary for the time being, but now is the time to support in the middle if he has anything, because yeah, you lose the middle, you pretty much lose the game. Generally how Defcon goes. If it becomes bunkery and one team's got the middle, there's loads of free money, isn't it? So naturally you would have an advantage going into the later game. Okay, MiGs coming through from Makaveli. It's quite a nice strike. The Firestorm should get some more damage done to the rest of the quads. Yep. Excal now coming in from the side. Makaveli turns around with these full outposts. Yeah. Humanity did lose 1 oil. Ultimately, though, that gets cleaned out. But he's been slowed down a lot. Palace is still coming. He's still got his second supply for the time being. But I do feel like he needs to focus on the middle now. It looks like he's actually coming for this bunker once again. He is keeping Mary busy, I suppose, but Mary's also in the middle with a load of quads and RPGs. MiGs now coming through again. It's a lot of Vs. A lot of Vs dead. Only 2 Vs remain, but these outposts now should be able to clear up these quads of Druncle. Mary now also kicking humanity out in the middle. Mary's also collecting from there as well. So it looks like the right side, Mary's doing better. I suppose on the left and the middle, I suppose the South team are losing that battle as well because they're getting kicked off mid. So yeah, advantage top team I would say at the moment, especially Excal with 4 oils. I think giving your strongest player 4 oils is not such a bad idea. Whereas Druncle can then focus on the supplies, which he's doing. He's collecting from the middle. Would like to see the refinery captured. MiGs coming in from Makaveli. Does fly over the quads, though. Weirdly, all the MiGs survive and actually gets quite a nice strike. Outpost again for Makaveli entering the middle. I think a few infantry bunkers deployed in the middle would not be such a bad a deal. One there, something like that to actually get yourself properly a foothold in the middle. Humanity's gone for black market. No worker shoes just yet. You know I love that upgrade. Gets worker shoes. Would say he's got an advantage. Excal has deployed a particle cannon. Carpet on the left He's probably telling his mate to pop. But I'm not sure if he has any quads. He should have quads. Like, what is he even doing? But didn't the China just use his artillery? No, he didn't use the artillery in the middle. Actually, I'm confused where the artillery is. Should be on the oil now. Yeah, Excal will want to repair those oils. Very, very important to repair and maintain your oils. Humanity kicking Peace Lover or Mary off this position on the right. Quite a few tunnels now in the mid, even though they are a little bit far back. At least they're contesting it, because currently the top team have a 3 supply lead. Artillery now coming through for Makaveli, but that is extremely late. It's kind of disappointing, to be honest. I have no idea why it's that late, because both of them oils now are getting repaired and probably will both survive, unless it's just heavily focused on that one. Oh, one of them survives. Both of them really should be dead. So yeah, misplay there by Makaveli. But he's doing good work in the middle with his masses of outposts. Excal has search and destroy initiated. Still nobody captured the refinery in the middle. MiG's now circling, looking for a target. It does have all the upgrades, napalm and the armor upgrade. Yeah. I think that humanity is too much stuck in a 1v1 on the side. And I know he probably wants to get revenge for losing his oil. And obviously you want to try and stop this guy from collecting here as well. But focusing on the mid and playing as a team in the middle is very much worth it. Often pays off. If you just go in the middle, you, like I say, you take a major advantage going into the later game. Like the buggies there for humanity could be used to clear this. But where has he gone? Here he comes now with the buggies. He's got an ECM here as well, so it's actually very good against the Vs. See, this is good. A combination of all of this stuff in the middle is definitely what's needed. Humanity does have worker shoes now. Got worker shoes in play for Choke as well. He's lost 1 oil. Yeah, there's been some fierce fighting over the middle, and there's no one single dominant team that's completely owning the middle at the minute. It's still a bit of a fierce contest. Mainly these outposts are really causing problems for the top team. Here comes a carpet bomb from Makaveli. Wipes out the second line of defense. Quad's now pushing for Choke. Yeah, momentum has swung a lot now. MiG's coming through for Makaveli. Hits all of the Vs there of Excal. Only 1 survives. Choke continuing to push. Does have AP ammo as well. I think that's the reason why he's just chewing through all of these tunnels. Should wreck these as well. Needs to actually click on that V there. But it is a vet 3 as well. Druncle with another big pop. 4 quads. Excal has the supply lines upgrade, and he is building drop zones to ensure that he stays afloat in this game. We've got chaos in the middle. We've got Colonel Burton. We've got Jean Mankel. Outpost getting popped open. Very, very fierce battle. And humanity's actually secured himself this supply, which I think is very good, actually. If he can just maintain that whilst also now supporting in the middle. I think some players just get too locked in a 1v1. Here comes a particle of Excal, and that is a good one because I think he's killed the only market, only oil, only palace, and one of the supplies. Or will it survive? Probably will survive, actually. Close. Yeah, it's quite a bad hit for humanity there, to be honest, wasn't it? Yeah, palace, oil, and the only black market. Very, very damaging. Druncle's happily collecting over here. There's still a big fight. Continues in the middle. Humanity definitely needs the middle now, so definitely needs a supply. Could do with a few more workers there. Choke collecting on this supply, and the infantry Makaveli. So they're sharing the middle very nicely between the south players. Big pop again from Druncle on the left. No AP ammo. We'll do a palace check on him in a second. Okay, buggies from both Choke and Humanity now. So this is Battle Bus. And these quads should go down. Is he on Palace? Yeah, he's on Palace. And he's got one black market building. But remember, Druncle hasn't had oils throughout this whole game. It's because Excal took him. But Excal, therefore, is in a good position. He's got 2 particles. 10k's worth of super weapons. And if you can take out the oils in the markets with that, then, yeah, it's definitely something you want to do. But he's losing a lot of Vs here in the middle. He's still sticking with the empty ToV spam. Excal now bringing some missile defenders to the middle, as well as a Pathfinder. Might be useful for laser locking that. Yeah, very nice 3v3. Surprised everyone is still alive, although some players are in a bit of a weaker position because they've lost their oils or not had any oils since the beginning. Very, very action-packed so far. Fierce fighting continues now in the middle. Carpet bomb comes through from Makaveli. You'll be lucky if that hits, to be honest. It shouldn't really hit. But it looks like it might. Looks like it is going to hit. You need to think about the trajectory of where the carpet is going to hit. Remember, that oil should be dead. Will that come back to haunt him later on, you know? Because oils are at 1k a minute. And how many minutes has that oil been alive now since it should have been dead? 3 or 4k maybe, something like that. That's actually a good strike. I'm surprised that carpet made it past the army of quads and Vs and stuff. Choker's tunneled his mate. Manny dropped loads of defense down in the middle now. Nice mine drop on top of the 2 tunnels. Nothing will pop in from there anytime soon. MiGs come through. And yeah, Excal's V is not having the greatest time. Makaveli's actually on 5,000 XP as killed the most. Just shows how efficient those outposts have been. Because if we face facts, it's those outposts that have dished out the most damage here in the middle. Or maybe we could say in the whole game. And the XP just shows that. Okay, annoying Pathfinders now in the middle. These workers won't stand much of a chance. If you go on that side of the pile, you're probably dead. So yeah, Pathfinder's very, very nice there. And they're invisible all the time. Although they are getting revealed now by an outpost. I wonder if Humanity will be able to run over that. Almost ran over it. MiGs come through, but a nice pop there from Merry. I don't even think he meant to get them. Particle cannon on Choke. Killing his last remaining oil. I think it killed one of the markets that was building there as well, and another market. So that's some really good economic damage there done against Choke. But Makaveli once again in the middle. We've got a Scudstorm actually out from Choke. That could cause problems for the top team. Battle Bus is getting laser locked here. It's a nice combination of units again. Just having an ECM here with the quads and whatever is just such a good unit. Never mind with the outposts and the battle buses as well. But yeah, the south team have got a bit of momentum going here, and they're almost going to kick the top team completely out of mid. Whilst also still collecting there themselves. Here comes a carpet again from Makaveli. He's crazy with these carpets, man. He's happy for them to go all the way across the map. Across all this anti-air, and they're still getting through. That one nearly unscathed. I know it's on fire now, but kills almost 2 drop zones. Particle cannon again from Excal. Pretty sure it will be there, and that's probably the reason why he sold that airfield. Yeah, support powers and particles, Scud Storms, generally hitting the oils as the first target is one of the best ways. That looked like a Colonel Burton or a Pathfinder, actually. Nice try there from Excal. Particle. Get some hackers. The 2 oils. Yeah, these particles have been very damaging. The south team now on no oils. A lot of missile defenders there, dead in the middle. Druncle's still not on AP ammo, but I think he's only got like, what, 3 markets? Yeah, 3. Oh, maybe 4. Third particle cannon is up for Excal. He'll be able to fire one of those particles before the Scud Storm launches, but will he have anything else to help out against the Scud? He'll probably have a Spectre or an A10 or something, because generally if you do just a bit of damage to the Scud and then hit it with a particle, the Scud probably will go down. So I think the top team have got the super weapons under wraps. Mix gun free for Makaveli. Tries to hit one of the supply drop zones. That was a very nice little path around the base to try and hit a drop zone, but unfortunately he didn't get it. I think all of the missiles didn't fire, or some of them missed or something. Not sure. Or maybe they were partly empty on the way. Here comes a Saboteur, actually, from Druncle. And it's going to hit. Yeah, there's no protection around that Scud at all. He's going to keep his Saboteur there to let it go down closer to 0. And then hit. We've got a minigunner. Drop again from Makaveli. Just deep into the base, all these support powers. Carpet once again. Don't tell me that's going to hit. That actually might finish one of the oils. Excal's going to go and try and repair it. Because we're going to repair this one. But that one might be dead. Depends exactly where it's been placed. Scud Storm still not reset. Particle ready to fire from Excal. Interesting artillery. Does get one actually and kills the dozer. Kind of nice there from Makaveli. He's been very, very good at focusing on the secondary eco. He knows what to do. Got 2 helixes entering the base over on the right hand side, as well as a bit of a quad push from Humanity or Hummy and Choke. Still those are doing nothing though. And the Scud Storm is about to fire, so... Oh, he's resetting now. Nice. Nice. So Particle's actually been used elsewhere. But Mary's taking big damage over here from Choke with the AP ammo. We've got 2 helixes entering as well. And Humanity coming with the battle buses, quads, buggies. Got a leaflet drop from Excal, and all of the GLA units, including the EMP plane, have all stopped to read it, and the EMP plane's actually just disappeared. The leaflet was that good. It needs to evac these helixes. Fly over here and evac them is better than just losing them. At least you got some troops on the ground there. Don't try and get them out. I think that one just needs literally a one tap and it's dead. Yeah, pointless there. Bad control by Makaveli. Bad decision making rather. He should have evac there and stood and fought with these quads on that battle bus. Would have won the engagement. See, they even won that engagement. So yeah, they have a big infantry blob there now free to start hitting the CC. Makaveli is coming in again with the mix. He's going for probably another drop zone. Yeah, it does get a drop zone. Very nice. Humanity needs to collect with more workers there in the middle. He could pull some from here. Can hear hackers. Another particle ready to fire by Excal. It might actually kill that because it didn't look on 100% HP. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that worker was repairing it too much or something. I don't know. Another particle going to be ready to fire in 36 seconds. But it might have been badly timed that actually, because the Scud might be back closer to 100% in 30 seconds. And Excal is low power apparently as well.
Low power.
Yeah, it needs one more power plant. Yes, the South team heavily on the offensive now. Maybe realizing they need to, because if this game goes late and Excal still has loads of drop zones, might not be the best situation to be in. Another carpet and another low oil. Nice drop here from Excal. Nice Pathfinder drop. Weirdly though, it wasn't actually hitting those. But some hackers there did get killed. Got quads here from Druncle. And Mary's still alive, but only just. He's got like one market. Makes from Makaveli, and they are well and truly clear in the middle now. The top team have got no forward tunnels or forward positions anywhere near these supplies now in the middle. And they're collecting from the middle with the right amount of supplies. But Excal put a Pathfinder in the position where the minigunners were going to come. Kind of maybe knew there was going to be another drop there of the minigunners. Remember that oil that should have been dead since the very beginning. I wonder if that will come back to haunt them if they, the South team do lose this game, because that should have been dead. But other than that, Makaveli has been really good at hitting the secondary eco, the oils, and the drop zones. Druncle slowly building up the markets. Yeah, if left alone long enough, Druncle could become a bit of a force to be reckoned with in the future. Just needs to get himself going, because when you only got like 4 markets, it's hard to support an army as the GLA, but suddenly you get to 10 to 15, something like that, and suddenly things... the spam becomes a lot better. Nice little ambulance clear there from Excal. Took him a while to do it. He did lose, I think, 1v. But Helix is now for Makaveli, entering the base. Not the best Helixes, but he was trying to just squeeze past there, but unfortunately there were 2 tunnels. A lot of quads plus the TOVs. The Helixes are taken down. Okay, artillery now from Makaveli. I imagine that'll be on more secondary eco. Maybe the strat, though. Spectre gunship from Excal. That Scud is still alive. We also have a sneak attack from Choke. It's a bit of a mental game, to be honest, so far. Yeah, one of the markets they're taken out. Choke is nearly out of the game, actually. He's still collected on the middle, but I don't think he has much or any secondary eco. Balbus there is taken down by Druncle, who now does have AP ammo. That oil there is the priority, to be honest. And these drop zones, but I think he's trying to delay the power to knock Excal. Excal's power offline. Yeah, he is focused on drop zone there. Does get it. Where did that artillery hit? I think it was maybe one of the drop zones. Makaveli coming through with another MiG strike. Hits the power. So yeah, the South team are going to be left with the middle, but the particles have done good damage against their economy anyway, so they kind of need the middle to stay afloat and stay in the game. Yeah, Makaveli has been playing good. A few little mistakes here and there. But his MiG strikes and his continued bombardment of the secondary eco has been very, very impressive. Whoa! Humanity! Almost with a bit of a Fargo pop there. I suppose he didn't know it was going to strike exactly there, and with a little bit of lag as well. But he did lose 2 quads unnecessarily in the end. Particle again hitting the secondary eco at the bottom right spot this time. Humanity's still collecting there, so that's been a nice little bit of income ever since he cleared it. And Merry, don't really know what he can do, actually. He's got 1 Scud launcher. He could be annoying here. If we do a hacker count, he's got 2 there, 3 there, 2 there, a few there as well. It's not mental amounts, but enough to keep him replacing the MiGs, probably. Excal pretty much has to spam the MTVs because Avengers are very expensive and still get wrecked, actually, by buggies. Yeah, buggies in numbers will still wreck them. But, yeah, you make fully loaded Vs, and then it's more painful when the MiGs or the buggies come in. But yeah, Drunkle is getting a bit big, you know? That's what I'd be worrying about if I was the South team. But Excal's about to also fire his particle. I imagine they're going to try and take out this now. He's probably going to wait the 45 seconds until his next particle double hit that, and it will be dead. Outpost popped open on the right, deciding to bail on that situation. Nice sneak attack here from Humanity. He's going to try and take out the power. Again, knocking Excal offline. He cannot fire his particle now. Killing the drop zone there as well. Excal coming in and... Oh, I thought that was a fuel air bomb, actually. But he comes in, actually, with a leaflet drop. Another perfect one, and all the army there gets disabled. Humanity does have a decent amount of cash. I think he got some of the bounty money there. From some of those kills on the drop zones and the ranges that subsequently popped out Demo trap on the right gets detonated and found. But yeah, Mary just with the one market. So it's going to be pretty hard for him to do anything. He's also not level 5, so he can't be like annoying with rubble ambush and anthrax, sneak attack, stuff like that. Particle finishes off the scud. Was that a double particle? I think that was a double particle actually. From Excal. There's a lot of beacons around. That oil's still alive though. It's a major part of this game. Yeah, South team now against 3 particles. So even though they've got, I was gonna say they got the mid, it's actually dried up, but they're under pressure because they can't just keep taking continued hits from the particles like this, because it's just going to wreck your markets all day long. Yeah, they've got to make something happen, and I think they know it. They're actually going for a push here. We've got GPS scrambled units from Humanity. He's got all of the upgrades for his buggies, at least. A big pop here from Druncle. He's getting loads of money on that from all the kills inside there. But this attack is not going as they imagined. Actually, a lot of the MiGs went down there, if not all of the MiGs, and they are actually being sent back. It was nice pop, nice defense there from Team Excal. Okay, Anthrax Bomb doesn't achieve all too much there, actually, from the South team. A lot of people are level 5 now, just Merry, which I don't think he's going to be level 5 probably by the end of the game, unless he gets left alone for ages. Because he just doesn't have a lot. Druncle, I have a feeling, is going to be level 5 soon, because with that massive army of units he's got, I think he will be able to make a big impact on the game very soon. Starting here as well. Also with that epic pop defense that he did over there before as well. So Humanity is now the one with the Scud Storm. And Excal might be saving a double particle cannon hit for that. Have we got more Pathfinder drops here from Excal? I think we do. Choke with another sneak attack. Probably a bad one though. Probably don't want to pop from there. It would have been GG for all of the units inside. Yeah, Excal is continually being annoying with these Chinooks. Dropping off the Pathfinders on top of the hackers. And we have an Anthrax Bomb from Choke on top of Druncle's army. And the whole of Druncle's army there gets wiped out. Very, very nice. And that's actually one point about Defcon that I don't know if everyone realized in the past. I think the reason this map is so popular and is so good is because it's quite a safe map and it promotes longer games. When you've got narrow choky points like that and like that, which you've got an easily defensible bunker right from the beginning, when you can survive without getting killed in like 30 seconds, and because these choky points promote longer games, because when a big army amasses there, one carpet bomb can just reset it and reset things back to how they were before. It promotes longer games and more epic, bigger battles and stuff like that. I think that's one reason why it's the most popular Defcon for free-for-all, and also for 3v3s as well. Plus you've got the middle to fight over. It's like the right size, rarely mismatches unless you cover the map in units. But massive engagement here now from Humanity and Choke, pushing into Excal's base. But Excal is doing good damage. I would like Excal to get the advanced training upgrade. It's something that he actually doesn't get very often in games. Generally, Excal knows all about the upgrades and which ones to get, but I think he is missing one there with the advanced training. Okay, Makaveli beacon there. I think that means there's an EMP coming. If that hits, it's going to be legendary, actually. Shame, man. Why didn't it hit a bit further back here? Imagine you hit there, like all of that disabled. That'd be insane. But yeah, Excal's base heavily under pressure here. Are they going to be able to hold from this relentless pressure from the South team? Continued pressure for the South team. If we do like a bit of a market count, they're still in it with a decent amount of markets. Not crazy high, but there's still like enough to keep them afloat and to keep this pressure going, maybe. Especially with the bounty money coming in as well from all the fights. Spectre gunship hitting, I think, one of the markets there in the middle as well. There's a battle bus down to the hole there in the mid. Mix coming through from Makaveli. That oil's gone. Sneak attack from humanity. His sneak attacks have been pretty juicy, actually, every time. Takes out one of the powers. I wonder if he'll hang around there, though, or just go back. Lost like one quad for one power. I think that's good. And it's also provided a distraction, which enables then Choke to come in with his own sneak attack. And he is also hitting the economy, this time of Druncle. But his units are messing up here a little bit. That was pretty bad by Choke. He should have all focused on that and then withdrawn, but instead he moved a few left. So yeah, a bit of indecision or miss micro, whatever you want to call it there from Makaveli. Again, pressure from humanity. But the top team is holding. Mary... See, like, I think Mary's playing it wrong, actually. I don't want to criticize too much, but I think he's playing it wrong. Why would you be deploying an $800 tunnel there when you need to be building markets to get yourself back into the game? If you do a Druncle and slowly build yourself back in the game, you can have a much bigger impact. One extra tunnel there, probably not going to have so much of an impact. Okay, that's a very deep Anthrax bomb. But I'm pretty sure it's covering that position, and that Scud needs to be repaired now. There's a worker there. Humanity is continuing the pressure. One of the particles actually got took out of Excal. Scud Storm for Druncle, and then 2 Scud Storms for Choke. Particle cannon for Excal will hit the Scud Storm. Will it be enough to kill it, though? I think it's dead. No, it got repaired. Whoa, what a save there by humanity. What a save, what a save. Yeah, a bit frustrating for the top team. That's going to require another particle. Yeah, it's worth it. I know it's annoying, but you've got to use another particle. Because that's a 5k super weapon off the board. You left it, it's going to require 2 particles again later on, so... Or you're going to get hit with it, one of the 2. Yeah, Druncle really scared about his Scud Storm. He's building loads of stingers. You see, like, that $800 tunnel there? Druncle's got enough money. He could have done that there himself. Mary should be focused on just building fake markets and upgrading them. Like, literally in the back. Fake market upgrade, until you've got enough to actually do something in the game. Because he's been stuck on that amount of XP and like 1 or 2 units for ages. Where is that sneak? There it is. Got to be careful of the support powers. It's right near the CC now. Another sneak attack from humanity. It's like that sneak attack is literally off cooldown every 20 seconds, it feels like. It's probably more like 2 or 3 minutes, but it feels like 20 seconds. Humanity only pops 1 quad, though. Oh, but he baits. Oh, my God. I didn't even realize that Scud had been fired. Did not even realize. That sneak attack was the bait for a Scud Storm. Legendary, legendary. Okay, Toxin Tractor there gets shut down. Mix for Makaveli. It's like his primary unit, the Mix, isn't it? Just always trying to bombard the top team. Comes in, hits the tunnel, kills a quad with it as well. Got a Helix coming in for Makaveli. But what's in it? That's the question. A load of infantry. There's a Pathfinder here, though. I don't know if that particle is going to die. Nah. Nah. Bit difficult for Helix to get anything done at this point, to be honest, isn't it? I like the thinking. That's supply drop zone. Still got the scaffolding up. Flamer taken out there. Another tunnel here. Yeah, Druncle's got enough cash now. He should be dropping more tunnels here. And I also think he should keep up his market count as well. Like, because he's got a decent amount, but it's all about scaling up and up and up and up until you've got unlimited money, just like I do in free-for-alls every single day. Yeah, you don't just get to this point and stop. I mean, there is a point at which you stop and just pour it all into army, sure. But I don't think he's at that point. And he's just kind of chilling with all this. Why is this not pushing in the middle, for example? We do have Scud Storm fired. It's actually here. And the top team is Druncles. I actually thought it was Chokes. Killed some in the Mix there in the air. Mix come through, do a little bit of damage here. But Druncle's spreading his army out quite a bit. Maybe he's scared of the support powers. EMP comes through regardless though and disables it all. Again, another pop from Druncle. He does have a lot of cash. He was floating about 10k a second ago. Choke's actually got 12k. Particle supporting Druncle on top of the quads here. Yeah, it's quite a kind of a nice supporting particle. Was Druncle going to win that engagement anyway, though? Don't know. Yeah, the South team have done a really good job at adapting to the particles, spreading the markets all over the place. Mix come through again from Makaveli. Hull modes the bus. Particles ready to fire. Will they be able to finish that Scud? I'm pretty sure they will. Yeah, close one again, but yeah, it does go down. Once it goes to the hole, the fire damage just does crazy damage. So, yeah, that Scud is dead. Another Scud Storm is being rebuilt, though, by Choke. Hard for the infantry to get anything done, really, apart from just the mass mix spam. Maybe you make an army of outposts with ECMs. I don't think we've seen ECMs. Does he have the subliminal meshing? I don't think he does. Sneak attack again from Humanity. This one getting shut down. Druncle's been very good, actually, at shutting down the sneak attacks very, very quick. That's one thing we will say he's done masterfully, is shutting down all of the sneaks. He's got tunnels in all decent places. Artillery coming through for Makaveli. It's one of the markets. Excal again trying out Pathfinders on top of the hackers. For the most part, I think those attacks have been good on the hackers. You don't want to let infantry get too many vetted hackers all around the map because they do bring in a lot of income. Sneak attack here from Druncle. It's just beacons everywhere. It's just like chaos. Nice MiG when it all popped to get a bit of damage done against everything. But Humanity's here with all of his units. Druncle's going to try and sacrifice his units, but the support power is coming in from everywhere, man. Every angle, every support power you can imagine is coming in. And that's just like everything's dead, apart from what Druncle's escaped with inside of his tunnel. Does that Tox residue do damage to the sneak? I think it does, but I don't think that's low enough to go completely down. Now it is. Yeah, who's got advantage here? That's a tough one, actually. We're 46 minutes in, and I am still not entirely sure. We've got 2 Scud Storms, 3 Scud Storms for the South team, and 4 super weapons in total for the top team, which is made of 2 particles and 2 Scuds themselves. I just feel like Druncle could be more ahead than he actually is, and he could have maybe even won the game. Is there an infantry dozer he could have stolen some stuff from? Not sure. Amphrax bomb comes in. Doesn't do so much there. Maybe he was expecting that army to be there. Particle ready for Excal, but I think if we just base it on super weapons now, I think the South team have got advantage because these 4 Scuds, because the top team have got a more concentrated base, like one there, it's going to do quite a lot of damage. If Excal takes like two Scuds, I think he's pretty much out. Never attack here from Humanity. Scud. It's going to hit between. They're going to try and kill 2 Scud Storms, but that Scud Storm's now going to fire. Where's that one going? Probably up there, actually. It's either there or there, but pretty sure it's there. Yeah, it's going to be there. We also need to focus on what's going on here. Yeah, good damage at the top. Choke coming in. Druncle has always seemingly got a massive army of quads somewhere. He's just relentless spamming from these 3 arms dealers. But what's wrong with making a big beefy army and then pushing the middle? Actually, is he just going to push the left now and win? Big pop here from Choke, saying that's only 3 quads. Support him with another line of quads. Humanity's here to help out as well. And it looks like actually the line of defense is holding. Merry's here with his single Scud launcher. He's going to fire it. Is he going to get a kill? Oh! Gets 2 kills, I think. But his only Scud launcher is going to go down. Big sneak attack, though, from Druncle. And another big defensive pop here from Choke. One of the support powers is coming in. What is this one? Got to be Mind Drop. Oh, it's the EMP. It's the EMP. And Druncle's sneak is getting shut down. Pop some more quads to reinforce. Mix coming through. Yeah, the top team's defense on top of the sneaks has been good, and the South team's sorry, yeah, the South and the top team both been good at shutting down the sneak attacks. Everyone has been good at shutting down the sneak attacks, but they've also been good at deploying their own sneak attacks. Yeah, seemingly there's always something ready to defend it, which is why it's important to always keep a full army inside of your tunnel, and preferably more as well. Another arms dealer being deployed by Humanity. Sneak attack again from Choke. The fact that Excal's beaconing means he probably doesn't have a lot for this. And he's being hit hard. I think the South team might be doing enough here to win. I think Excal's taking too much of a big hit. And if he's beaconing, generally means, yeah, he hasn't got an army or support power to stop it himself. And yeah, the South team have done amazingly here. Surely they're going to be able to close this out. Excal does have a particle cannon ready to fire. He doesn't have any units, though. Been hit so hard repetitively throughout this game. Got a Scorpions mixed in now for Choke as well. He's got 8.5k. Carpet bomb or something came in and hit Druncle's base there a little bit. But the fact that he's transitioned into Scorpions now should do much better against these quads from Druncle. Arguably, I think Merry as well could just sell all of his stuff and leave one black market and then quit, and that'll give Excal or someone like a 10k cash boost. I think that could have had a bigger impact on the game than just doing what he's been doing for the last 45 minutes or whatever it's been. Again, these mix strikes are weird from Makaveli. I think what he's doing is going in without any detection or any scan and then trying to click it at last minute, and I think that's why it's messing up. There's a second drop zone fail of a kill that we've seen. And Mary's still here with a Scud launcher. Mind drop comes in, chokes sneak attack. Is dwindling in firepower. What a single Scorpion pop now. We actually have a Scud Storm again fired.
We can now use our Scud Storm.
He's going to fire a Scud Storm as well, but where's that one? There it is. Yeah, that's a very big hit, but that Scud Storm does survive. Druncle needs to use his ASAP because they are at risk of losing the game. We've got Humanity attacking on the right-hand side, and you see the effects of the GPS scramble there. Worker is invisible. Scud Storm firing on both players, I think. Think the Scud's around here somewhere. Got to check everywhere, man. That's dead. And the other Scud Storm is hit down at the bottom right. Humanity continues with the Scorpions, but again, this is where Druncle maybe needs to adapt. Is he stealth? No, it's Gile Vanilla, isn't he? And that is it, GG. South team, get it. Relentless from the aggression. At one point, they were like 3 particles down, and all their secondary economy was getting hit. All their oils was getting hit. Makaveli even made that one mistake by letting Excal's one oil survive up in the top left. But apart from that, like it was just a crazy game. I do think Mary for like half of that game at least could have played differently and better. It was a nice little attack in the beginning, but ultimately got shut down rather. But I do feel he should have been making markets and did a Druncle, you know, like from just one market, make 2 markets, and then from that point make 4 markets. And then by the time you're on like 16 markets, you can come back and the game might have even gone longer, or they might have even gone on to win it. I don't see the value. Like when I saw that $800 tunnel being dropped in Excal's base, Druncle had like 8k. Druncle could have done that. Mary should have been building himself back into the game, or at least sold all of his stuff and gave Excal like a 10k boost and the black market, something like that. Druncle did play a bit like a beast. Do feel like if that was in the hands of an expert, though, that Druncle probably should have won. I think Team Druncle and Team Excal should have won because he had plenty of money, he had all the upgrades, he had loads of units, he could have carried on the market spam, they could have reclaimed the whole right island on the right side, built more Scud Storms, and Druncle could have been attacking in the middle a lot of the time. Sometimes he was just sitting in his base with a big army. But it was a mental game all around. I like the way they focused a lot on Excal. Ever since the beginning, when that Helix entered the base, Excal was kind of in a weakish position, but he tried to come back and actually still destroyed the second most units. But he did have a 4 oil boost ever since the beginning, so kind of to be expected that he would kill more. Yeah, Makaveli played solid, Humanity played solid, Choke played solid, very, very solid team all round. Mary had an epic start, Excal played solid. You know what, everyone here just played good. So yeah, let me know what you thought in the comments. This is one of the best replays of 2023. I think it's the best one I've seen so far. And is it the most intense and insane 3v3 Defcon you've seen on this channel? Maybe, or maybe we have a contender. If you've got any better ones than this, especially with high-level players, let me know, or any unique replays, let me know as well. Other than that, GG, well played, and I'll see you in the next one. If you'd like to support the channel whilst also protecting yourself online, consider getting NordVPN using my link in the description. It will hide your IP when playing Zero Out online, either through Avora or Game Ranger, and you won't lose any internet speed. So use my link in the description for a massive discount and a 30-day money-back guarantee.